Hi everybody. Miss Pink is back. I just got off work. It's a rainy, cold day in New York. It's not really rainy, but it's like cloudy. And yeah, I figured this would be a good time to make my little monthly reviews. That's what I've concluded on. It's just gonna be monthly. The whole weekly thing, it's not my tea. But there are a lot of things to discuss. I feel like we're going to talk about everything from Sinners to the Met Gala because that just happened. But as per usual, I have a little list. So let's see. So on the list of things to review, we have the Luther music video, Cassandra from Netflix, Severance, Paradise, Sinners. Okay. For starters, I'm going to start with the Luther music video. That music video was so beautiful. The fact that it was directed by Karina Evans just topped it off. If you're not familiar with her work, she has done not a lot. She did a good amount of Drake videos in like I want to say 2019. I'll put the right date here, but then she also did Garden for SZA. She's just a really great director that I have been following for some time. But a little while ago, I was literally just like, what happened to her? Not what happened to her, but like, I haven't seen any new work from her. And then the Luther video came out, and I was like, I missed this woman. Like, it's so interesting how a woman's eye is so easy to pick up on. It's just like the way that things feel like effortless and really intentional and beautiful at the same time. Cinematography of the whole music video was just beautiful. I will say there was some Solange influence. Solange Knowles, they tapped into the school of her just off of the location choices, and I feel like the shot choices were definitely Solange influenced, but overall beautiful music video. When I watched it, I got to sit down in front of the TV like you used to do when you were a kid and really like fully engulf myself in it. Enjoyed it so much. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I miss Karina Evans. Happy to see some work from her on the music video field again. And yeah, it was just overall a beautiful video. Cassandra from Netflix. That was a really good series. But I hate how naive her family was being. Like, that robot has such an attitude for so long. I'm like, this lady got too much attitude to just be a robot. Like, y'all can't think that this is how she's supposed to be acting. This is insane. She was rude. And then she literally tried to. Do I want to do spoilers? I am going to do spoilers. She tried to kill the mom of the family, then was holding the rest of the family hostage. My whole thing is, how are you letting a robot hold you hostage? Like, she's literally standing there with a knife, but it's a robot. Like, y'all, it's not like a two-legged robot either. It's like a robot from the 70s. So she got this little dress on. She got wheels on her little dress. So I'm like, what? Then her whole backstory is like, I get why you're so bitter and evil now, but like, free yourself. Like, I don't know. Like, tell the family what's going on so they can somehow let you out of this computer, girl. Like, I don't really know how they let that go on for so long. They dragged it out as long as they did. For the sake of the show, I'll take it. Like, thank you for that. Great show. Had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. I just think it was crazy how this robot was giving them like attitudey and sassy responses, was literally doing like mean things to the mom, setting people up. Like, Severance, I was a late bloomer to Severance, but it was really good. Cinematically shot insanely. Like, I like that it felt so like refreshing, but also that paired with how monochromatic and like saturated it felt at times was so fun. Like, it was really easy on the eyes. When I stop and take a step back and think about it, was really easy on the eyes. Like, they kept one color palette the whole time, or for majority of certain episodes. I think that that did something for me as a viewer mentally. Don't know the science behind it, but I did enjoy like looking at the show just based off of that. Like, no, not even thinking about like the storyline or anything. Like, the visuals of the show, fire. Storyline, great build, great foreshadowing, great build. I love a good drag. I love a good drawn out drama. Like, quality content in that realm as well. There were some filler episodes. Severance was a series that had filler episodes, which I feel like did get on my nerves. Something else that did get on my nerves was the fact that like the innies swore up and down they had a life. Like, this is our life. Like, they can't do this to us. I get that that's the point of the show. Like, the point of the show is like the innies versus the outies. But do you know how bizarre it is to share a body with somebody and be on the inside of them talking about but this is my life. Like, they can't do this to me. Do you know that when you clock out, you don't exist? Like, I get that that's why they're mad, but like, be serious. Like, you're not gonna do anything. You can't do anything. But boy, did they try. They tried and they put up a fight and they put up a damn good fight. Season 2 just ended. I don't know if we have confirmed for season 3. There is one episode in season 2 that is overwhelmingly, phenomenally beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. I want to say it's episode 7. But the director is this woman named Jessica Lee. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I'm gonna put it here. And this just circles back to me talking about women in cinematography and women in the directing space. Like, you can always tell because episode 7 of season 2 was this insanely different, fresh air feel from the whole like, it felt completely different from the show, and it was dramatically different. It was so beautiful, so colorful. It had like this nostalgic feel to it. I do believe it was shot on film, and essentially the woman has been like Jessica Lee, she's been working on Severance as a cinematographer, but this was her directorial debut on the show. Great content. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like, the episode alone was so beautiful. And I was really excited to record this and just gush about it. It was so gorgeously shot and gorgeously edited. Severance overall, though, I feel like I was one of those people like, oh, I don't get the hype, whatever. Da, da, da. Tap in. It's a good like mind game of a show. It's a good mental trip. You know how some shows have you on the edge of your seat, like a thriller, like adrenaline trip. Like, Severance is a good mental trip that I liked and that I enjoyed and that I'm looking forward to continuing with season 3, hopefully, if they lock in. What will I rate the 2 seasons so far? 10 out of 10. I don't know. 8.5 out of 10. Those filler episodes were annoying. Paradise. Paradise was really good. I don't know if that was a limited series or not, but real good drama filled dystopian novel-ish vibe, like dystopian-esque show, sprinkle of Lifetime in there, because it had some drama that was real, like, she did what, she did who, da da da, like, it was like that type of vibe. But great show regardless. Quality content. Quality content. There's this one meme about the actor who no. Okay, I'm back. Camera died. Anyway, Paradise. Yeah, there's a meme about one of the actors from the show who plays the president. In the meme, he literally, they're like, something's wrong with this guy. And it's like, there is always something wrong with him in every role that he plays. Because in this role that he plays, he's literally like a nepo baby who just like got forced into a life he didn't want to live, and it's nobody's fault but his. But then he waits until he knows that he's about to get killed to try to start making moves and doing things. It's like, baby, it's a little too late for that. But anyway, great show. Great drama, great leading black man. I forget his name, but I love everything he's in. Paradise, I'm gonna rate it a 9.5. I was on the edge of my seat. I hope it's not a limited series. I would love for a part 2. We have Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler. Now, first of all, I went to school for film with a minor in photography. I love film. This reinvigorated such a powerful desire for film and cinematography in me that I almost thought was gone. I forgot about her. She got buried under all this life stuff and all this adulting stuff, and it's like, no, don't forget your dreams that you have as kids, because they make quite a difference. Sinners was literally, easily the best movie I've seen in a while, in a minute, in some time, easily. First of all, and then amazing director, amazing cast, amazing cinematography, amazing script, amazing soundtrack, just amazing across the board. And this was also the first time I've experienced something where the director goes out of his way to make sure that you can see the movie in so many different formats because it was shot on film. I do photography on film, so it was really important for me to see a movie shot on film. I went and saw it in the 70 millimeter IMAX experience, completely different from the normal experience. The colors were just so vibrant and deep. And then there were certain scenes that filled the whole screen, so you saw the full frame. It was such a beautiful and like invigorating experience. Like, I can't describe it as anything less than that. The story was just so beautiful. The concepts and themes that this movie touched on, which is like Black culture and how we influence every single thing. Black culture musically, racism in ways that you don't even notice or think exist, how music connects us to our ancestors, and more. I think that the movie was worth the think pieces. I think the movie was worth the rupture that happened when the movie first came out and people were doing think pieces and, oh, it's not that good, or what, it's such a drag, it's not that deep, and y'all too woke, and da 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 da. Me personally, loved it, got it, saw it twice, would love to see it a third time, would love to see it a fourth time. To be frank, I would see it as many times as I can. It was just a beautiful experience. It was a beautiful experience. It was intentional, and I really enjoyed that. Ryan Coogler always, like, come on, always had bangers. Fruitville Station, Black Panthers. Not surprised that this was also a banger, but this was a monumental banger for me as far as cinematography goes and as far as movies go. And I'm really not a horror girl. I really don't like gory stuff. I don't like all that. To see Black people in this fun like space that you rarely see them in, which is like vampires, and usually you see Black people in a horror movie and the Black person is just there to be the first person to die, if we being so honest. But this was just refreshing, and it was honestly like fun. Like, you were on an adventure with these people for this one night. It was a great movie. It was a great movie, and I think everybody should see it 10,000 times. It was an 11 out of 10. Just so good. Just such quality content.